Hi, everybody. It's Pastor Paul here. I hope you're doing well in your lockdown. I know it can be a bit boring for some of you. So Uncle Jimmy called me and said whether I could do a little magic trick. So here, I thought I'd teach you a little magic trick. It's not really magic, but it's something you could do, and it's quite fun. And I like to tell a story with this. It's a story about a little boy, could be you, who goes to church. Hope it's you too. But he can be quite mischievous. And one day he was sitting down, was playing with the church bulletin. You know, the piece of paper they write things on about what's going on in church. And he began to make a paper aeroplane, something like this. And he was having so much fun with his paper aeroplane that he decided to see how well it could fly because it looks very good. And so he took the paper aeroplane, he threw it to church, and it was a really good plane because it came all the way. And as the pastor was preaching, he saw it coming, and before he could do anything, it hit him right in the head, fell down. And everybody started laughing. Now the pastor looked and said, "Now who did that?" And of course he knew it was that boy because he's quite famous for that. And so he said, "Young man, come up here." And the fellow said, "Oh, I'm in trouble." And he went to the front and he said, "So you made this paper aeroplane. You know you're in trouble for doing that right in the middle of a sermon?" And the young boy said, "Yes. Look," he says, "I'm going to give you a chance. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. If you can get one of them right, you can go and sit down. No problem." So the boy said, "Okay, that's not too hard." And the pastor said, "Look, aeroplane, right? Okay, since you like aeroplanes, tell me, who was the guy who made the first aeroplane and flew it?" And the young boy thought again, he's scratching his head and said, "I'm not sure." And the pastor said, "You don't know that. All right." It says that's the first question down. And he took his aeroplane and began to tear it. He said, "Second question," he said. "Here we go," he said. "This is the second question. See if you can answer this. This is a rocket ship now, right?" "Yes." "Who was the guy who made the first rocket ship and flew in it?" And the young boy was saying, "I have no idea." So I said, "No, I don't know." I said, "Ha ha, you don't know." Last question. The last question is this: how do you go to heaven? And the boy said, "Oh, that's a good one." I said, "You should know it. You've been coming to church for a long time." And he says, oh, you got to believe in Jesus Christ, that he died on the cross for your sins, and you ask him to forgive your sins. You ask Jesus into your life, and you pray he comes to your life, and then you get to go to heaven because he saves you. He says, "Well done." He says, "You got a very good rocket ship," and that's a good answer. He opened up his rocket ship and said, "Exactly right. You're going to trust in Jesus who died on the cross for your sins. And if you ask for forgiveness, okay, he will save you." And he said, "Young man, I know you're sorry, right?" "Yes, Pastor, I'm sorry." "Well, you're forgiven. Go back and have a seat. And take this with you, and we can make paper aeroplanes after church." And so the boy went back. So that's the story, and I hope it's just a fun thing. And it's very easy to do. Okay, what you need to do is have a piece of paper. I use a lot of scrap paper, and you make a paper aeroplane. So first thing you do is you fold it this way, right? About 1/3, right? The flap. And of course you just fold it in half, just like this, right? You open it up and you see like this, and you just fold it this way, right? And you fold it this way again, right? So that's what you have. It's quite fun, right? Easy. This way, and you just make the flaps. So that's what you have, right? It's quite simple. And of course you can fly it. But to do the trick, what you do is you need to tear it here down the side. Oops, sorry. And it'll be easier if you actually, after you make your plane, you take a scissors and you just cut a little bit here, right? So that you can start the tear. If not, it's very hard to tear. So that's it. First is the aeroplane. Ask about the aeroplane. and then you tear the aeroplane wing down the side this way. But when you reach the end, what you do is you tear it a little bit to the side so it looks like a rocket, right? Since you don't tear it all the way down straight, you tear it to the side, and that's where you have it. And you open up, and it's a rocket ship. See? And if you actually open up the rocket ship, you don't do anything else. It's in the shape of a cross. So that's all it is. And I hope you have fun with this. And remember, you do something naughty, ask God to forgive you, all right? If you have Jesus in your life, He's going to forgive you and He'll help you not to be so naughty. I hope you have fun. Thanks, guys. I'll try and see you maybe next week. Who knows? Bye.